Well, a very good morning and happy Sail Talk Saturday. It is Mark here in Phoenix, Arizona. I am finally back in Phoenix, Arizona, and once again, Rocky and I are not together. He is currently on board Virgin Voyages Valiant Lady, and so super excited for him to be on the ship right now. Hopefully, my audio is all okay. We've got some banners streaming and all of that good stuff. And so, good morning to everyone. A bunch of you pre-joined. It's always great to see the chat. I'm going to be looking down a little. Rocky makes this look easy, y'all. He makes it look super easy when he I am having trouble. Yes, I am having trouble with Rocky on a cruise. There is no doubt about that. For sure. He makes it look easy. He makes it look so easy when it's just him and he's managing the chats and the bubbles and the everyone's commenting. And so, hello, He Crazed. Hello to Rocky's parents. It's good to see you. I think we might have a little a guest waiting in the wings, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm going to go ahead and switch my view to see if we can go to our live correspondent in the field today. Rocky, are you there? Can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear everyone. At least I can hear you, Mark. How you doing?
Hey, it's so good to see you.
You too.
It feels like we only see each other through screens these days.
I know. You came home on Wednesday night at like 6 o'clock or something, and I got to see you for like 12 hours before I flew to Miami.
It was, I mean, it was wonderful. It was we watched today's video that will be premiering. I think it's going to be premiering at some point today. I think there's still some thumbnails that are needed, or oh, is it ready to go?
I mean, I've uploaded it, but I haven't done anything else. So yeah, I don't think it's ready from that perspective.
It'll go today. It might just be a little bit after the Sail Talk Saturday.
Yes, that sounds right.
But we got to preview that on Wednesday night. I mean, these are the things we do. So we haven't seen each other for 2 weeks. We're like, Rocky's like, we need to watch a video. I was like, okay. Leandra is not on the Firenze right now.
Yes.
What? Oh my gosh, Leandra, I hope that you absolutely love it as much as we did. Rocky, we've said that we're going to get back to the Firenze, and we still have yet to do that.
I know. Well, I think I can at least do one thing, and that is this. Let's see. I still have some capabilities here on the ship.
That is awesome. I'm super glad about that too, because as my first solo go at this, I was Rocky can confirm I was a little stressed this morning. I woke up at 7 just to get everything set up and prepared, and at 10:02 I was like, how am I still not ready? Rocky, tell us all about where you're at right now and kind of what the last 24 hours has looked like.
It has been a wet Miami. I don't know that I've ever experienced as much rainfall in Miami as I did when I arrived into port. So even landing, we were delayed landing in the port of Miami, or airport Miami, due to thunderstorms that were in the area. And I think this was all some residual from Hurricane Ernesto as the hurricane was moving northernly. There's just, that large band of rain showers and thunderstorms that kind of fall out of it. Okay. So, yeah, it was definitely a... Hello.
You all know meteorologist Rocky. You all know he's like the band of convection over the southernmost something.
Right. So I don't know. I don't know if it was from that or if it was just normal storms in the summer here. But it definitely caused some delays for us getting in, and then it was raining off and on as we were staying in South Beach. Getting onto the ship, it was pouring, and our sail away party was unfortunately not happening. They instead of doing a sail away party at all, they just opened up all the bars and gave away champagne for a half hour, which was cool.
Are you serious?
So down on deck 6 and 7, you could come down here and still get your sail away champagne, which was really nice.
So y'all, I'm hearing this first time with you. We've not connected to hear about the sail away because I wanted to be surprised. Yeah. They just opened the bars and gave champagne.
Yeah. It was just free flowing champagne for the half hour.
Well,
Yeah,
that's, I
Brody's
mean,
like,
that's
yeah, I went up
kind of
to the bar
cool.
and I got like a course of 5 different champagnes from the entire experience. I'm like, good job.
As you
Um,
should for
as
Virgin
you
Voyages
should.
Sail Away.
That's right.
Hey, can I ask a quick question? So,
Yeah, what's up?
when you were waiting to get in the terminal, remind
Yeah.
me, is that area covered? Like, if it was pouring, like, how did that work?
So where they drop you off because I did a lift to the airport and that area was not covered, but it wasn't raining at that time. You know how the showers
Oh,
are in South Florida. They just kind of come in, dump water, and then move on.
yeah,
So I lucked out when we were dropping our luggage off. It was dry.
great.
It started to rain as we were actually walking onto the ship. That was when it just started to rain.
Okay,
Um,
awesome,
one
awesome.
of our happenings cast was standing on the gangway, and then she had to move inside because she was getting poured on.
I believe it. Michael and Spoiled Mama, it is good to see you. Rocky, I
Yes.
just replied to a Facebook message. You had Rocky, so I've been a little MIA for the last couple of
Yes.
weeks, and so Rocky was like, "You need to respond to Facebook messages." Michael and
Yes.
Spoiled Mama is one of them that I responded to, and said
Thank you.
she was asking a question about last weekend's live, and I was like, "I know that you and Rocky took care of this, but hello from Mark." So hello,
Yes.
Michael and Spoiled Mama. It's good to have you here. John
Yeah.
is here. Finally, is not working or out and about on a Saturday and is here joining us. John, welcome to the live stream. For those that are just joining, I see a bunch just jumped in. Rocky is coming to us live from Valiant Lady in.
That's right.
Where are you right now?
I am currently in the Sip Lounge, which is their champagne bar. They also do tea time in here. So it is actually that time where people are coming in and they're sitting down to do their tea. So you can do tea time. It's an upcharge experience starting at $19, and it goes
Okay.
up to $35 if you choose to include hard alcohol.
Check out this picture right here of us doing the tea time.
I don't think it works like that, Mark.
Oh, whenever we're recording a video and I do this, Rocky's always like, "Oh, now I'm gonna have to go into edit. I'm gonna have to go into post and add that in." Oh, I love that. And so
That's about all we
we
can do.
we did tea time, and we really enjoyed it. We
Yeah,
really enjoyed it, especially compared to. I don't want to
I
throw
know.
stones, but carnivals. We just did carnivals on Spear. Where did we just do carnivals tea? Where did I do carnivals tea time? And it was
No,
really sad.
we did it on the Firenze, I want to say.
Mm, uh, and I had the pictures of that cake that was just a mush, and
Yeah.
they plopped the mush onto the plate, and I was like, this is so night and day compared to Virgin. Now, Carnivals is free. Carnivals
Right,
is free, and so versus
right,
Virgin, you have to pay for it. But I'll tell
right.
you that the couple of dollars that you pay for the Virgin one, I think it
It
is.
makes it worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, but
makes a big difference.
Gary Bembridge were here, he would say you shouldn't have to pay for tea times. Those used
Oh,
to be
it's true.
included on
It's
cruise
true.
ships.
Right.
So did everything
I think
else,
it's
though.
I think it's still included on Princess if you want to check that out. And they actually have a pretty reputable tea time from what I've heard.
Awesome. I'm going to go
Yeah.
through some of the comments. Rocky,
Yeah,
you
go for
help
it.
me. You help me say hello while I pull them up on the screen.
Okay, hi Marcy. Are you still on Marcy? You were sailing on the
Jubilee,
Panorama.
Jubilee. Oh, Panorama. Was it? It was a ship that I wanted to be on with her. I do remember that. I was like, I thought
I
it was
know she
Jubilee,
has
but it couldn't have been
I know she
Jubilee.
has Firenze coming up in October.
I want to be on that with her too.
You're going to be on the Panorama. Stop.
I know, Leandra. I mean, we know that you are here already. Thank you so much.
Thank
You are
you.
on time. You're more than on time because I was a little late trying to get. I've got some pictures to share because
Yeah.
Rocky's going to tell us more about Valiant Lady, but I'm also going to share a little bit about my Carnival Celebration cruise because,
Yeah.
and I'm going to give an update on my brother, of course. So there's just a bunch of things that we're going to talk about today, as long
For
as my
sure.
phone doesn't die. Don't
Let's go.
jinx
Let's
it.
go.
Don't jinx it. Hey, Scott, it is good to have you
Scott.
here. We are excited to, you know what? When are we sailing with Scott again? Have we booked something?
We have not. We need to figure that out actually.
I think
Scott, hit me up.
I think we started booking something, but then it didn't work out, and so right there was a
Did we?
group thing.
Maybe.
NCL wasn't there or
No, that was
something?
a different Scott.
I can't keep up with all of your bookings. So that's a great segue. If you
I
haven't
mean,
already, know that you can book your travel through Rocky. That's Rocky at
good.
thiscruiselife.com.
How are you? Good.
I love this. Rocky, just start saying Rocky at
I just
thiscruiselife.com and
this
see
guy
what people
right
say.
here. He is
Yeah?
I don't know if you can see him really well. He is the male performer from Misbehave Show.
Oh, very cool.
So if you
So
pay attention to our Instagram, I posted something about the Misbehave Show last night after I went, and that crew is amazing. They actually have already reached out and said that they want to see me at a private event tomorrow night for Scarlet Night. Get to know people. When you're on Virgin Voyages, you get to know people. That's how you make it work.
man, I am
Back to you, Mark. Back to you.
jealous. Not going to lie, I'm a little jealous. As much as you can, take some
Yes.
pictures. I know that they are
I will
particular
try.
in those private events to take pictures.
Yes.
Okay, so we don't have a cruise coming up with Scott. This with controversial cruising. Let's get one on the books. There we go.
Let's get one on the books.
That gives us a great excuse. Oh,
It
look at
does.
who is here. Hello, Tom.
Hey, Tom. Oh.
Oh, Tom, we haven't talked since your busy July. I hope that everything went really well with work and things are starting to settle down as we head into. Oh my gosh, is it?
He's getting closer and closer to the horizon.
Rocky, is it honestly August 17th?
Yeah, it is honestly August 17th.
I feel like I've lost.
As you can see on the left-hand side of the screen, we have 4 days until we get onto the Norwegian sky.
Oh, y'all, I don't know how this keeps happening. I say this to Rocky all the time.
Yeah.
I just had a chance to have dinner with Rocky's parents last night, and they were like, "So your next cruise is Tuesday, and then you don't cruise again until October for the Trans-Pacific." And I was like, maybe Rocky.
No.
I was like, "Am I gonna get in trouble saying this?" No, we've got one in September. And Rocky's dad pulled it up. He's like, "Oh no, I see it here, September 15th." I think 15th, is when we're on the Liberty.
Yeah. Yep. Out of Nala.
Carnival Liberty, not Liberty
Right.
of the Seas.
Right.
Yes. Okay. So sorry. So Tom, good morning, good afternoon, wherever in the world you are. Lisa B, it is good to have you. I'm sorry, Rocky. You said Tom was going on a cruise. I'm all over the place this morning.
It's okay. He's going on Horizon soon. Yeah,
Awesome.
He's doing the ABCs.
What cruise does Lisa B have coming up?
I don't know. I'm sorry.
I'm just kidding. I'm just playing. So you're in the Sip Lounge. That is where they do the lovely pedophores and the tea time.
Yep,
and they are also known for their champagnes, right?
Yes, it is a champagne bar. So they've got, like, I count 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 bottles of champagne on display. I don't know if they're all different or not, but yeah, there are a bunch of bottles. I've got the menu right here in front of me. Yeah, there's a lot. Oh, hi. Oh, sorry, you're looking at my nose. That's not very pleasant.
That was a close-up of Rocky, y'all. Hey, Rocky, sorry. I think we'll see what people say in the chat. I think you have a little bit of bar tab, not a ton of bar tab, because I am not joining you. I'm sorry.
That's okay. That's okay.
We'll get to that. But we'll see in the chat what people think. Chat friends, should Rocky order a drink to celebrate Sail Talk Saturday from the Sip Lounge? Okay. I think he should, but I'm going to defer. We're going to defer to all of you if we think he should.
I better look at the menu.
I already displayed this, but it's worth displaying again because it is so true. Rocky is the brains behind the operation. He's not only the beauty behind the operation, he's the brains as well. On Sail Talk Saturday. It is so true. Brian Shell, hello.
Hey, Brian.
Rocky, did I mention Brian Shell's name yesterday?
You did.
Remember what ship?
MSC Divina.
Divina.
Yes.
Brian, we're looking at some Divina sailings. I know that
January.
I know you're tied to Meraviglia. I know you love that ship, but maybe a Divina sailing is in your future. Look at who is here. Raymond. I haven't seen Raymond for a minute.
Raymond.
I mean, I've also not been here for a minute, so I mean that could be a combination of things. Raymond, it is good to see you. We have got the Panorama 25-day coming on up.
Yes.
Coming on up. Rocky is laughing, so I can only. So here's how it normally works. I'm normally pre-reading the chats ahead.
It's true. It's
and
true.
I start laughing. Today it's the shoes on the other foot. Rocky's pre-reading.
Right.
What did I miss?
2 Idiots, One Ship said that they're asking if I'm doing Test Kitchen and that I should try the smoked rock. So
Rocky, put
really,
that picture right here. Put that
I
picture right
wish I
here.
could. I totally wish I could. So we sailed with Two Idiots One Ship on Valiant Lady in March, and they played a joke on us. Mark and I were not expecting them to show up for Test Kitchen because they had such a fun time at the first round that they didn't seem very interested in meeting us for the second round because we had the opportunity to experience both menus. In case you're not familiar with Test Kitchen, they have multiple menu options. So we showed up for the second one, and they happened to be there. They surprised us, and we didn't know that there was still more surprises to come. Our server ended up coming over and giving us the domed plate, lifted up the dome, and it turns out,
Smoke.
yeah,
Look
smoke
at
and
all the
everything.
smoke came
Yep.
seeping out.
And it turns out that it was a rock. It was a smoked rock.
We thought it was an actual
We did.
like
We took
chocolate
the
covered
knife to
something.
it.
Took the knife to it, and we're like, "What
Clink,
the
clink, clink.
heck?" And the server was like, "Ha ha ha ha! ha, we played a little joke on you."
Yeah.
They grabbed a rock from one of the flower pots on deck, and the server went along. This is how cool Virgin Voyages is, y'all. The server was like, "Okay, yeah, I'll serve them a rock."
Yeah.
And so Virgin Voyages Test Kitchen has some of the best food on the Seven Seas.
Yes.
Brian,
Yes.
I don't know if Brian agrees with me. As long as you're into a gastronomical experience, it is all about the experience. Beet foam, y'all. There is beet foam.
Not
and
anymore.
Rocky,
Not anymore.
What do
So
you mean?
yeah, so we're going to Test Kitchen tomorrow. We have reservations for Scarlet Night, and I actually ended up seeing the manager that we met from the Test Kitchen last time. So Brian and Christopher, if you remember Luis, he says hello. Right. But yeah, Luis says hello, and he showed me the schedule, and they only have menus A and C now. So I get to try the new menu tomorrow night, which I'm really excited about, which means no more beet foam, no more salmon, no more asparagus ice cream.
Hey, Rock, if you can, I would love, and I'll get this out on the website ASAP because Menu C is new. It is something that they rolled out with their food extravaganza in July. They're doing it for a short period of time, and then it's going to leave the ship as they work to redo the menus. So the biggest complaint that regular Virgin Voyages cruisers have is we love this menu, but it's been menu A and B since the launch of the ship or of the ships, and so they added a menu C. Rocky, I'm gonna let you take the playing your thing that you do.
You got it.
You do that so well.
Lisa B, thank you so much for that. I will definitely have a drink. I think I've decided what I'm gonna have, so I'll just wait until I see one of the servers walking up. And also Tom, thank you so much. So now I have to have 2 drinks. No, awesome. Thank you so much. Here comes that video.
So I love it. I guess the chat does agree with me that Rocky should celebrate at Sip Lounge with all of us. I'm super excited. Rocky, what are some of the examples? Can you tell us a little bit? I know you can't. Oh gosh,
sorry.
I know you can't show us the menu or post the menu here, but like, can you just vicariously? Can we live through you? Like, what's just give me one. Just give me one drink.
I'm leaning towards the champagne drinks because it just makes sense since I'm at the champagne bar.
It does.
So what do I have? Oh, they don't really have true champagne drinks. This is really sad. I mean, I could just get regular champagne by the glass. I thought they had champagne drinks here.
Fun fact, the only thing we've ever drank at Sip Lounge is either a glass of champagne or the last time we were on Virgin Voyages, it was the last night someone was trying to get rid of their bar tab. So they bought the entire bar a round of shots. And so we did shots at the Sip Lounge. That was not planned. But they do have some cocktails, don't you? But they might not be champagne based.
Correct. So I'm looking here. They've got like Allures and Dance. It's Remy Martin VSOP Cognac, Caprano or Carpano Antica Vermouth, lemon, sparkling wine. Oh, and citrus essences. I'm doing it. That's what I'm doing.
Yes.
Doing it. Oh, they do. They do all have like champagne in them. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say. I'm pretty sure the drinks all. That's the theme of the bar.
Yeah, it is.
They just might not. It might not be from the Champagne region of France, which is why it's called sparkling wine. There you go.
I have someone coming over right now.
Fantastic. I'm going to go through some chats while you order. So Eric, Good to see you. Good morning. It is good to have you here. Thank you for joining us for this special edition with Rocky on a Ship. Look at how happy he is. I mean, just look at how happy he is ordering a drink. Thank you all for making that possible. You just honestly made his day. Look at him. Raymond. Oh, it's hard to read these. Wait, what? No. Raymond is getting on board the Firenze tomorrow? I didn't remember that.
Sorry. Thank you, Leandra, for the update.
Leandra, that just totally made both of our days. Can you tell that? Oh my gosh.
I will say that I had meatball last night in Extra Virgin, the Italian restaurant on board.
Yeah.
So good.
Chef's kiss. Why is it that every other ship seems to do meatballs really well, but the Italian themed ships from Carnival are struggling? Like, that doesn't make sense.
Like, they can't even do the pasta.
Yeah. Leandra, thank you so much for that. Rocky, take it away.
You got it.
That is amazing.
Thank you for that laugh.
For anyone who is wondering why that tickled Rocky and I so much, the Carnival Firenze, if you watch our review, they do Carnival Firenze and Carnival Venezia do this Festa Italiana Italian festival, and it is one of the slowest things we've ever seen on a cruise ship. Now they've tweaked it. They made a ton of changes from when it first launched, so it's better. But Rocky, what did you notice about cruisers as it went on and on? Either you're looking for a drink or you're demonstrating how they just lost interest, and they were like, is this ever going to end?
Is there something else I can go do right now?
Carnival has heard that feedback, and they are continuing to make tweaks. We know Lisa B is already here. Again, Lisa, thank you so much. Rocky, I'm sorry, remind me of the name of that drink you just ordered.
Oh, it is the can I put this in the chat somewhere?
I think so. Hola Pollos, Two Idiots, One Ship. We know that they are here. It is good to see them. When is their next voyage? They're not on a ship until November, I think.
That might be right. No, it's
maybe it's
October.
even longer than that. Is it October?
They're going on the Elation or Paradise.
Okay. I figured it was Paradise because that's what they always seem to be on, but it could have been.
Really?
Hi, Felita. Good morning. It's good to have you here. Thank you for enjoying. Hopefully, we have brought you at least one or two smiles already this morning, y'all, because this is a blast. It's good to finally see Rocky. It's the last couple of times I've seen Rocky via FaceTime it's been a bit of a challenge, and it's been a stressful time, and so it's nice to just be a little bit lighthearted here.
Yes.
It's just nice.
I'm putting the drink into the chat, so bear with me while I type this.
Okay, Barbara is here live. Did you know that? Hi, Barbara.
Aww,
sorry that it's taken me a little bit of time to get through the chats. We've just been
beautiful.
Oh, I can't wait to see it. We can't wait to see it. Thank you, Rocky.
I'm trying to type this as fast as I can.
You're welcome.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. I'm going to not thank me. Well, I did ask if people thought you should have a drink, and clearly the answer was a resounding yes.
And the good news is it is 2:30 here on board, so it's not even that early, which is nice.
How do I feature you? I wanted to feature you so you could show up.
No, don't do it yet. Don't do it yet.
Oh, okay.
I'll take care of it. Just bear with me.
Okay. So, Brian just said that beaches are all closed today. Not raining, but lots of waves. And so it sounds like that storm that you were talking about is impacting the whole East Coast.
Does not surprise me at all.
Yeah. Ooh, Leandra. Leandra loved the Terraza area. So I know we've talked about the Terraza area. We really thought it was a cool space on both Carnival Venezia and Carnival Firenze. Leandra loved it. I love it. Rocky, do you see this comment? She's checking in for the Spirit while she is on the Carnival Firenze. It's her first time ever checking in for the next cruise while she's on a current cruise.
That's how you know the cruise bug has bitten you.
We've had that happen once or twice, and Oh, Rocky, come on. You can't tease us like that.
It's in the chat. You can put that on the screen.
Oh, it's in the chat?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, thank you.
Cheers, y'all.
Allures? I don't even know what that says. Allures and dance?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Oh, I wish I was there right now. We all wish we were there with you right now. Tell us about it. How's the aroma?
The aroma's lovely. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yep.
I guess
thank
depending
you so
on
much. I just
depending
got
on
some
where in the world
pretzels
you're.
delivered to the table, which is lovely.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it has a citrusy smell to it, which makes sense because it has that citrus essence.
Okay.
You can see the lovely little rinds on the glass
love
right there.
that.
It's cute. Let me give a little flavor here.
Okay. Oh my gosh, we are all literally on pins and needles waiting.
Here's the bachelor walking in right now.
Hey, how are you, sir? It's so good to see. I wish I was
Can't
there
hear
with
you.
you right
There
now.
you go. Put that bad boy in. There we go.
Hello,
What's up, Mark?
how are you, sir? It's good to see you. Welcome to the stream.
It's amazing. The best stream on YouTube.
Y'all, if you haven't already checked out the Spread Good Squad, wow. I would say that's one of the best podcasts on all of YouTube. And so they've got a great podcast. We actually met the team in 2021, going into 2022. You've been on a couple of videos, and we've been on a couple of your videos. We love the Spread Good Squad and all that they do. And so happy bachelor party. How's it going so far?
This is great. We've loved all the ships we've done together, but this one is amazing. It's like even pulling up to the port.
Yeah.
Like, is that a Ferrari? It's awesome.
Yeah.
And the people have been great. Service great. Rocky's taken really good care of us. So.
Did Rocky help with any of the travel plans?
Yes. He took care of not only me, but my whole group. Seamless.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Andrew wants to get in on the action there. There's Andrew.
And there's my brother-in-law.
Oh, Cage.
Oh, hey. Oh, my gosh. It's so good to... I wish I was there in person with you all, but I know that you've already committed to sending me lots of pictures and raising at least 7 glasses. Rocky has one right now. Do you have
three? So
there you
go.
Yep.
Cheers.
Hey, cheers.
Cheers.
I got to cover this.
You got to cover that, Mark.
Cover that. Cheers.
No sponsorship. Katie's on. Hi, Katie.
Oh, Katie. Happy batch party.
Cool.
Hey, Mark and Rocky. Oh my
Hi,
gosh,
Katie.
that totally makes my day.
Oh, that's awesome.
So, for those that don't know, Katie is the bride to be, and it's good to have you on this weekend at this Sail Talk Saturday. What a special Sail Talk Saturday!
That's awesome.
This is my favorite one.
This is awesome. Yeah, right.
This is great. This is great. But Mark, because you're not here, I think that means at the end there's rumors that I might be booking another cruise before I get off the ship. So we might have to coordinate some dates. I don't know.
Oh my! I am in.
Oh, that would be awesome.
I am in. What do you think? Do you think Katie would like this experience?
I think a little too much. She would like it.
Yeah.
Like it. The show, by the way.
Oh, Misbehave.
Oh.
I didn't tell you. They sent me a message inviting me to an event tomorrow night.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, look at that.
Yep.
It's one to remember, Mark. We miss you.
We miss you too. I miss you too.
But thank you for helping put this together. I know you're a big part of it too.
Yeah, awesome.
If you guys haven't booked a trip with these guys, get with it.
Later, thank you so much, Brady.
Priority boarding.
Priority boarding. Yes, I get priority boarding if you book through me.
We were on before everybody else. Love you all. Bye.
That's right. Thanks, guys.
Oh my gosh, I adore him. I absolutely adore him. Truly, we met on him and Katie on a catamaran. So my friend Chad and I were on a cruise. We met on a catamaran excursion. It was pouring out, and Brody came down the stairs to where the food was being served, and it was so wet he slipped and fell. He was okay. He was okay, but but the worker on the ship wasn't so okay, because as he slipped and fell, he elbowed the guy in the face and kind of there was a little. He was okay. He actually was okay, but he was like, "Well, I didn't expect that coming to work today." And so we just
Aw.
became fast friends. We got COVID together on the ship. Like it was great. It was
That sounds
that part
great.
wasn't the best part, but otherwise we met some friends in Cabo together that we still are in touch with at the Club Oxo. It was just a great
Yeah,
experience.
that's
Okay,
cool.
sorry, Rocky. I am way behind. You keep me on
Now
track
you
with
know
the
what it's
comments.
like.
I know, Rocky. You did a great job with the with the
HH4C.
HH4C
Oh,
cruisathon.
it was fun. I
Um,
had a great time hosting it. Thank you for including us in that, Michael Ansfeld, Mom. I
yes,
appreciate it.
thank you, and congrats on what you all accomplished with the fundraising. That was a great job.
They sponsored the
Ooh,
family.
John has a great question. I like this question. Would you prefer an older ship, Glacier Bay, or a newer ship and Dawes Glacier? Rocky knows which way I'm voting. Rocky, which way am I voting?
Well, so the challenge, Mark, is we have not experienced Glacier Bay. Or did you on Norwegian?
Did.
You did. Okay.
Yes.
I have not. I know that Glacier Bay is a huge preserve that Princess actually has partnered up with the national parks to make sure that they are very respectful. They only allow 2 ships to sail into Glacier Bay per day, which is really awesome. But the up close and intimate experience that we've had with Dawes Glacier and Endicott Arm was pretty epic. Um, to that, I'm a little partial to Tracy Arm Fjord and Sawyer Glacier because that's
Yeah.
what we just did on the Spirit. Getting to do that up close and personal catamaran tour of the glacier was phenomenal and a highly
Okay.
recommendation from me.
Okay,
But
I'll give you that.
yeah, but I mean, I will say that Endicott Arm was also a really amazing fjord. I think that's one of the things that I like about going to those glaciers is they're through a fjord, whereas Glacier Bay is not so much of a fjord. It's more of
Yeah.
just a glacial field.
Dawes Glacier is still, I mean, Dawes Glacier will go down as one of the coolest places I have ever been. I mean,
Maybe
the
we shouldn't say
pictures
down. Maybe you should say it will go down because we don't want that to happen.
with icebergs, yes, okay, fair. Dawes Glacier is one of the favorite places that I have been. I mean, I could not believe. Now, we were very fortunate. So Rocky's parents treated the family. Sophie's graduation, his niece's graduation, treated the family. One of the coolest experiences I've ever done. We had the concierge rooms on the ship,
Yes.
and they brought us to the hull or the forward of the ship to get up close and personal with the glacier. We looked up, and sure enough, the wraparound exterior deck was packed wall to wall with people, and we had that entire front of the ship where we just were able to walk around and get up close with the glacier. It was,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
honestly, of the 66 cruises in, that's one of the coolest experiences ever done.
Yeah, that was pretty epic.
We actually were just talking about the cruise last night without you, Rocky. Your parents and I.
I'm so happy to hear that.
Your dad shared that it's literally one of his all-time favorite memories, and so
That's
it was a
fantastic.
great time. And we talked about the martini flights.
Well, of
Leandra.
course. I need to get better on my timing on those.
Rocky, you
Yes.
are going to have to share a little bit with Brody.
I plan to. Although, to be fair, Brody has like 3 times the amount of Sailor Loot that I have. So if anyone's
Fair.
buying anyone drinks, it's going to be him.
that is fair. That's fair. So I'm sorry.
But
did we
he
wrap?
has that because he booked through me. Remember?
Oh, that's true.
Because
That's
I
true.
gave him one of my next Virgin Voyage vouchers, which I'm planning on getting a few extras before this cruise ends. So if
Yeah.
anyone is interested in getting on Virgin Voyages, I got the hookup. Let me
That's
know
awesome.
how I can help. And by the way, can I put that up on the screen? Is that going to be okay with you, Mark?
Wait. I just want. Oh, yes.
That.
thiscruiselife.com/travel. Yes.
Yep, just head over
course.
there and I'll
We know.
get you taken care of.
We all know.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, go back to your comment. Maybe
My
they
question
don't.
was, did we answer John's question?
Oh.
Did we say Dawes? Would we vote Dawes?
I think Dawes would be a very good place to go over Glacier
I
Bay.
agree. I
But
mean,
I
can
haven't been to
vote-
Glacier Bay, so.
Here's what I will say. I don't think you can go wrong. So take a look at the ships and the amenities and say, hey, which ship appeals to me more? Because I think both will be exciting. Did you see this comment?
No,
Did you see this comment?
I haven't.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
Congratulations, first and foremost, Raymond.
Aw.
Congratulations on the promotion. That is awesome. But
It
this
is.
is the first that I'm hearing that he will not be joining me
Yeah.
for the 25-day sailing from Singapore. That is a
I'm
bummer.
sorry to hear that,
Oh.
but I'm happy for the promotion as well.
Happy for the
Congratulations,
promotion.
Raymond. That's
Yes,
awesome.
excited to book a different cruise with you at some point when work settles down and you are
Maybe
able
I
to.
can finally get Raymond to do a Virgin cruise.
Well, I thought you were going to join Raymond on the Panorama.
Well, no.
Oh, okay.
We hadn't talked about it actually. I don't think. I don't remember. I don't think so.
Okay.
But we need to get him on March on Resilient Lady with us. That would be awesome. I think
That would
he's
be
looking at
fun.
a schedule to do that. Jay.
Jay, are you planning on doing the Virgin cruises out of LA?
Brilliant Lady. So they haven't released all of the itineraries just yet, or did they just do that before we set sail?
They
did.
They gave us early preview. They gave us an early access, early preview. Yeah.
We didn't have time to discuss it, Jay. I would love to check out Brilliant Lady, especially since we're getting on Resilient Lady in March. We actually, but
Yes.
I did purchase some of those placeholders for Alaska on Brilliant Lady. So if nothing else, we'll definitely get on her for the Alaska season in 26.
Oh, it's 26. She does Alaska.
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
they
gosh,
haven't released those itineraries yet either.
That is a long time away to begin planning.
No.
We're not great at planning that.
No.
Ooh. Michael Ann was saying, remembers having a downpour getting on the horizon in 2022. Fortunately, most of the terminals have some good coverage, but have you ever, Rocky and I have been in a downpour before when you're walking on that gangway across Long Beach. That is one of the most wicked places to board a ship when it's raining, because already
there's no protection.
It's super windy because the gangway goes all the way from the Spruce Goose building, the terminal, all the way across the water to the ship, and it's open all the way. So it's already super windy. When it is raining or kind of hailing, I mean, you just get pelted.
Everyone's running
left
down
and
the
right.
bridge.
Oh my gosh. Hi, Mark and Rocky. I know Rocky is enjoying the cruise. Can't wait to hear all about it.
No,
Helen,
I'm having a horrible time.
Because I'm not there.
That's right.
I don't buy that one bit, y'all. I don't buy that one bit. Hi. So it was hi. Are you planning to do the Virgin sailings out of LA? We are going to look into those. We likely we will, because like Rocky said, we want to get on that ship. I've only ever experienced Valiant Lady, and so it's time to get on another ship. And two idiots, one ship, continuing to make me smile. They're sailing on the Virgin Bearded Lady in 2030. Fantastic. They just chuckle. They make me chuckle. Look who's here. Maybe still, because I am way behind. Rocky, I'm going to need your help catching me up here. Brandy, hello from work. We'll rewatch later. Have a great cruise. We love you too, Brandy. When are we on? Are we on with Brandy coming up?
No, I don't think we have any plans to sail with her either right now.
It was Panorama. Yes, Rocky is better than I at remembering ships. 49 days until the Firenze. Oh, I want to go back. Marcy, take us back with you.
I'm still pricing it out, Marcy. I haven't given up on Firenze in October yet.
Wait, what?
I want to join. I want to go back on Firenze. They're going on the 5th.
Aren't I on a cruise at that time?
Exactly why I should go on a cruise too.
Okay, that's fair.
I'm trying to find the best deals that I can get, which may include me having to bring a friend that has a casino offer. Okay. We'll see. And that is not Raymond in this case, because he has to work. No, we'll see.
Raymond. Okay. Lindsay Masha is here. Hello.
Hey, Lindsay.
For a quick second. Oh, yes. Enjoy your cruise, Rocky. And
go ahead.
In 4 days, we're getting on NCL, as she points out.
That's right. Hopefully the weather is good in Italy right now.
This makes me think of a news story. I don't have a news story queued up in the text, so Rocky, I'm just going to speak to it here. Lisa B, Carnival celebration in September. First time on an Excel class. You know we love the Excel class from Carnival. Chabang is my favorite. September when in September will Chibang still be? Oh, okay, that's Celebration, not Jubilee.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Celebration. You're fine.
Chibang, we got Cucina del Capitano included. Cucina del Capitano,
Yeah.
Pagan Anchor, Smokehouse, Brew House.
Yes.
All of those venues are included for food. You've got Java Blue for all of the food. Like, you know, we love this ship for the food as well as just all of the venues. Celebration.
Now, to clarify, it's your first dining in
First
each of those
dining,
venues,
with
except
the
for Java
exception.
Blue. Yeah,
And Pagan
Java
Anchor Smokehouse Brewhouse. Pagan Anchor Smokehouse Brewhouse
Yeah.
is unlimited. You can eat there
That's
every
great.
night if you want to, and it's included. The others are $8 for the second meal.
Yes.
I am somehow of our group of all the people we've sailed the Excel class, I'm the only one that loves Pagan Anchor Smokehouse Brewhouse because
Oh,
and I
really?
tell people this
Yeah.
because I get
Don't
that
get the
I get that
sandwich.
I get that sandwich. I get that
Oh, it's the
sandwich.
sandwich that's good?
Yes,
Oh.
you all get those dry meats on the platter and they just come out with dry meats and like they're just not good. But when you get that hearty sandwich that has the bacon in it and that has the meats in it and that has the sauce just drips down your face, like it is disgusting for your health. I am certain of that, but it is so good. Oh,
I'm gonna
it's
have
so
a pretzel.
good. Ooh.
Yum.
So sorry, Lisa B. Celebration. I mean, you know this already. We've got a ton of content. We've been on that ship many times. They've redone some of the bar menus. I don't think we've got the new bar menus out though on the website quite yet, do we?
No.
I don't even know that I took bar menu pictures. Did I send you bar menu
Yes.
pictures? Okay.
Yes. We did a couple of shorts from
a couple of
not shorts that you wear, but short videos on YouTube from your experience. But I don't think we covered any of the new bar stuff. That's what's going on in the Red Room right now. I'm sorry. I just realized I'm like, it is really
Bingo?
loud coming from the forward, and it's Bingo with the Diva.
Yeah, Bingo with the Diva. Which I would like to do on a voyage coming up. I think it would be fun to do Bingo with the Diva. Well, I was just going to say the news item about the Excel class. News item about the Excel class and all classes of Carnival ships. So Carnival quietly raises the price of Faster to the Fun. Once again, we discovered that this week. Thank you to one of the commenters on our Faster to the Fun video. She said, I actually paid $10 more than the prices you quote in this video. We went out to Carnival's website, and sure enough, just shortly, not long ago, they actually updated their website for 2025 sailings. Faster to the Fun, once again, raises the price between $10 and $20, depending on the length of your sailing. $209.95 for Faster to the Fun. $209.95 to get your priority boarding on again, depending on the length of the sailing. It ranges from, I think the lowest was like $89.95 to $209.
But remember, that's per cabin and not per person.
Per cabin.
So that's one saving grace ish.
But it's still kind of pricey. Hey,
It
Rocky,
is.
everyone, look at all of the people weighing in. Yes.
It's
You
right
should
here.
absolutely try to get that drink. Ooh, hello. Let me know if the Korean barbecue is better, Rocky. Hope your brother is better, Mark.
We are going to Gun Bay tonight for dinner. So
Gun Bay.
Yep. It's going to be interesting. So because we're a group of 10, I couldn't get us all on a table for 10. So I had to split up the group into a 6 and a 4. But they're going to try to get our tables next to each other. So at least we can still have somewhat of a decent experience. So we'll see how that goes.
Yes. How's Pittsburgh going? Pittsburgh. Yeah?
Yep. Yeah,
okay.
That's right.
Okay.
Good job.
Thank you. Yes, I did not pre-read Raymond's news. I'm not pre-reading any of the comments. And so congratulations again, Raymond. But so sad. And I love Two Idiots, One Ship literally said lies multiple times when I said, Test Kitchen is their all-time favorite food. So Two Idiots, One Ship, they do like their meat and potatoes. And so the beet foam and the asparagus ice cream, they were not huge fans of it. We've got some videos that Rocky is working on editing that will come out to the channel that should go viral of just Brian's own reaction. There will be some beeps in that video. Beep, 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 beep. Because
Morse
Brian
code.
had some things to say about some of that food.
That's funny.
I'm not even pulling this up on the screen because I can't even read it all without laughing. But he talks about it being a lunch lady feeding scraps through a garbage disposal. Oh gosh, I love it. I absolutely love it. Rocky on a ship, yes. Oh goodness. Oh goodness.
I'm trying to figure out, should
Mm.
I give y'all a ship tour? Should I walk the ship with you all?
Yes, we should. Should I do the celebration quick update first? Because I promised them to give an update on celebration. Do you want
Well,
to do ship tour
you've
first?
got news items. Like, we have a lot to cover in the next 13 minutes.
Hey, I already got through the news item of I
Oh,
did one news item today, and that was about Carnival raising the price of fast food of the fun.
well, I can do this one. Oh, let me pull
Okay,
up the banner
do
because I
one.
actually, yep. Follow-up story. There it is. I have been following the story of one of those cruise ships that's supposed to be a residence. Mark, you may remember this, the Villa V
Yes,
Odyssey.
Villa B Odyssey. I'm very familiar.
Where do you think she is right now?
Oh gosh, is she still in dry dock or wet dock?
Mm-hmm.
Are
Still
you
hanging out
serious?
in what was that? It's not Dublin. It's Belfast. She's still in Belfast, adjacent to where the Titanic was built. Yeah, I haven't seen any news updates on that ship, so that's the follow-up story. Maybe next Saturday I'll have some more and better information.
And she was
More
supposed
better.
to launch. She was already supposed to launch
July.
July. Yes.
And then the CEO said we'll get it launched within a week, and that was the end of July. And here we are in the middle of
Yeah.
August, middle
Whoops.
of August. Yeah.
Danny
Back to
D,
you.
hello. Welcome,
Hey,
Danny
Danny
D. Good to
D.
have you
Oh, thanks
here.
for coming back. Yeah, Danny D was one of the coordinators for HH4C.
Oh, awesome. Awesome. Welcome
Glad to
back,
have you
Danny
back.
D.
Yeah.
Brian confirmed that they are sailing in October. So that is when.
Yes.
Hey, Bud Milligan, this is why we record these so that you can go back and rewatch. You never need to apologize for being late. We just love having you here. And we, again, our number one goal is to bring you a smile or two on your Saturday mornings or afternoons, evenings, or even Sundays, whenever it is that you watch this.
That's right.
We called out Katie earlier being on. She is here for the bachelor party and celebrating. And she said, yes, she wants to get on a Virgin voyage. So that is
Good.
great.
Good answer.
Oh my gosh, look
You'll
at
love
this. Rocky, we didn't even
Blake.
mention this.
I
Blake,
know.
great call, Blake. If you haven't already, hit that thumbs up button. There are 27, 29, 35, depending on what the number says of you here. That would be 35 likes that Blake wants you to do. I mean, we're not going to tell you what to do because we don't want to change YouTube's algorithm, but we'd love to have you hit that thumbs up button because of Blake. And thank you for the Alaska info, John. Sun Princess in October. Oh, good
wow.
choices.
Oh yeah.
Rocky, can we get on the Star Princess
season
too?
Yeah, that's the inaugural season for Star Princesses Alaska in 26. That's when they're going to have 8 ships. Princess will have 8 ships in Alaska in 2026, including Star Princess. Star Princess will be the largest ship in Alaska as well.
That's a lot of eggs in one basket for Princess. Wow.
It is a huge basket of eggs.
Rocky,
More
how
than
you
a
feeling
dozen.
after that? How are you feeling after that drink over there?
I'm still enjoying it.
Okay. Lisa B, great question. Great question. Rocky?
Officially, unofficially, we are working on a group cruise on Margaritaville at Sea Islander. We're gonna do it when the ship is doing 7-night cruises because that's our standard, and we wouldn't subject any of our followers to less than our standard of operations. So when she starts doing 7-nighters towards the late part of summer 2025 so right around this time next year is probably when we're going to really try to get that group cruise. But I'm going to start coordinating that either next week while Mark and I are sailing together, or when we get home, we'll start working on the coordinating of that because that's going to be kind of important to get that put together for y'all.
And it's going to be a blast. I will tell
It
you,
is.
we have some contacts inside.
Yes.
We're going to maybe reach out to and see if they can't do some extra special things while we are on board the group sailing. Wouldn't a visit to a special spot on board with a group of this cruise lifers be a ton of fun?
Yes, but we can't be loud. We cannot be loud if we go there.
We would have to quietly make some noise. Yes,
right.
Absolutely. Helen, thank you so much. You are great. And Rocky, any info on cruises out of LA? Yes, we talked about this. They haven't released them yet. The doctor hasn't released her to fly yet. We're still waiting on some Virgin Voyages cruises out of LA, but there's a bunch of other options out
Carnival
of LA.
Firenze, Carnival Panorama, Carnival Radiance, Navigator of the Seas, Ovation of the Seas, Princess Discovery Princess, We've got another Princess ship out of there. We've got some Howl out of San Diego. Disney's out of San Diego. We've got some options. And then if you go up the coast to San Francisco, you got a couple options up there too. So yeah, I can definitely help you out, Helen. Just shoot me an email.
Hey, Rocky, and I know you're pricing this out as well from a solo perspective to see what you can do from a solo supplement or single
I'm looking
supplement.
at it. Yeah, it was kind of high when I looked last time, but it's still on my radar as well. I'm not going to be able to do both. If I do Firenze, then I won't be able to do the Breeze or vice versa. So
Yeah.
I'm just going to keep an eye on both of those sailings and see what I can swing with my schedule.
Here's the challenge: the cost. Carnival does not make it low cost to do a single solo cruiser.
No,
which is
that
unfortunate.
solo supplement
because,
is not great.
Yeah. Michael, I'm Spoiled Mama is still hoping you're going to join the HH4C cruise. And so I know you, like I said, I know you're keeping an eye on both of those.
Yeah. You know, maybe I should have HH4C raise funds to cover my supplement. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that.
Kidding, of course.
Please don't.
Of course.
Please don't.
Helen, if you October 12th for the Firenze, look at there are so Rocky. It is like a tug. It's like a tug of war for Rocky, y'all. I love this. This totally. We love you guys. We love you all, and are so glad to have you part of the cruise community.
I will say, I did look at the October 12th versus October 5th, and October 12th is a cheaper itinerary than the 5th on the Firenze. So Marcy, I'm just giving you a heads up on that. It's a little bit rough for me when I have to spend a little more when I see the next cruise is cheaper.
Wait, what if Marcy were just to stay on board and book it back to back? I mean, that seems like a reasonable thing. If it's cheaper,
that's up to her. I'm
just
not going to tell her she needs to do that.
I'm just being financially savvy, y'all. I'm just being financially savvy. Okay, I'm going to share a little bit about the Carnival Celebration cruise, and then I'm going to give an update on Paul, my brother, and then we're going to get through the last of the comments because there's still a couple of comments left. Sound good?
Yeah, that sounds great.
So Carnival Celebration.
Pull me out of it. Just
I don't know how to. I don't know how to pull anyone out of the chat. How do I?
You did a great job.
Oh, look at that. I'm learning. So this is the view. So Carnival Celebration, end of July, it was my bestie cruise. This is one that I went on with my best friend's sister, one of my best friends, her son, and his girlfriend. And so it was just a blast as Rocky continues to drink. So the ports were Amber Cove in the Dominican Republic. We actually got one of those Coco Lana big cocktail drinks that was delicious. But I will tell you, Jeanette and I both agreed that there was not any booze in there because we both felt fine just after that. But look at that beautiful Carnival Celebration in the background. It is one of my favorite backdrops of a ship in the Caribbean, is that Amber Cove perch where the ship is just back there. That's my dear friend Jeanette. Love her to pieces. We literally went out and we just took some pictures of the ship and had a drink. St. Martin. Speaking of Jeanette, she actually chartered a private yacht. And so this is our entire group. So Jeanette and Dee Dee and Nicole and Travis, and there's Darcy in the back along with the captain and the skipper. And so we just had a great day. The beaches were epic. I love that picture of Darcy just standing on the white sand beach with the Caribbean St. Thomas, St. John water behind her. Just absolutely an amazing day. And that private yacht did not disappoint. I mean, it was an amazing experience. Then, of course, San Juan, Puerto Rico. Y'all, Rocky shared with me last week that we actually have the article posted about San Juan and about some of the activities that we do there. But we got a chance to go to Bacardi. We went to Maryland's. We had Mofongo. We walked around the waterfront. Rocky, yes.
Bacardi.
One of my favorite places to visit when we visit San Juan is the Bacardi factory distillery tour. They do classes. I mean, just amazing. And the place on the right, those drinks on the right, I mean, Maryland's place in San Juan in Old Town is literally one of the best places for drinks. Love it so much. Just delicious.
Can I do a quick update here? We've got a couple more things that I need to post here. Just real quick. I'm just going to throw it on the screen. Thank you so much, Felita, and thank you so much, Helen, for your awesome super chats. We really appreciate it. It's super kind of you. Here we go, Mark. Let's celebrate them. All right, Mark. Sorry about that.
No, thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you, Felita. Thank you, Helen. Honestly, makes the day a little bit brighter when we see those come through. I honestly only have one more slide. I think about this cruise. Oh no, a couple more. Chibang. You've heard us talk about Chibang many times. Here's what I will tell you. Rocky, I don't know if you can see it. Let me see if I can take. Can I just do the whole PowerPoint? Look at that bottom left. The serving has definitely changed. This used to be served with tortilla chips. It is now served, or it used to be served with tortillas. It's now just served with like broken chips from the bottom of a bag.
It makes me so sad to see that.
Really sad to see some of the changes that they've made.
Yeah.
The lettuce wraps are just tiny. They're not even the size of, I mean, they're a little bit bigger than a quarter, but they were really tiny. I will say the soup, however, was still amazing. That egg drop soup was amazing. The Kung Pao chicken with the noodles was amazing. The Tres Leches dessert was amazing. Like, still absolutely love. Chibang is still one of my all-time favorite meals. The group didn't want to pay $8, so I only got to go once on the celebration. So if we could book another Excel class together, Rocky, I would love to get back on and enjoy some more Chibang. Here is one thing that is really interesting. Speaking of cruise news, Chibang Carnival has found a way, in addition to the $8 fee, they found a way to upsell even Chibang. So now Chibang has a variety of upcharge dishes. So you can pay extra to have, and I'll tell you, I hate to say it, but none of the dishes look all that attractive. Like, they couldn't have taken high quality pictures to try to sell you on a $26 dish. I mean, so you paid $8 and now you're paying another $26 and the picture is a low def quality picture.
Right.
Like, who's buying these dishes? What?
Oh no, it's fine. This isn't new to them actually. Chibang had that duck dish. I don't know if you remember.
Yep.
They had
one upcharge dish.
Yeah.
Now they've added a whole additional table topper that takes up room on every single table in the restaurant.
Of course.
And why would they do low def pictures? It just blows my mind. Like, the pictures did not. I wasn't going to spend $26 or $28 on a dish.
No.
Based on the pictures that they showed. It was just weird. Like, what were they? Anyway.
I don't know.
Anyway.
I know. I agree. Lisa, I saw your question come through about the San Juan info. Just head over to our website, thiscruiselife.com. And if you do a search at the top of the page, you can just search for San Juan and you'll find the article. So it's not so much about San Juan, that article. It's really more focused on Bacardi. But I know that we've got tons of pictures and videos and stuff that we can put together an article really easily for it.
And there's a separate article that I'm working on San Juan. But what I was trying to do is so I could move quickly, I was trying to get up each of the individual experiences first. Cool. And then do an overall San Juan article. And so I'm behind a little bit, but I wanted to get Bacardi out right away. The next one I'm going to get out is Maryland's and Mofongo, you know, where to eat and where to drink. And then a couple of other experiences. Okay. One last picture I'm going to share from the. Gosh, that's too far. I went too far.
Go back. There you go.
There we go. I
already showed that.
I added this one.
There we go. We
met so many new friends. We met the Carters. So you see a family that are all dressed in white. That is the Carters, which is amazing. They were just such great human beings. Love them. There's Nicole and I, and then several of our followers came up to us, which I didn't expect on the celebration because, you know, we haven't put anything new out on the celebration recently. And so it was really cool to have several folks come up to us on the cruise. You can see the Carters, the brothers, they look like twins. They're not, but it was just so awesome. One of Rocky and my favorite things, as you know, is meeting new friends and followers on ships. And so it was such fun. So that's a quick update on the celebration. I wanted to mention it because I wasn't here last week to share. And then I've already given you a preview of Paul.
Can you hear how loud it is in here now?
I can. Bingo must have gotten out.
Yeah, everyone's walking through Sip Lounge.
Okay, I'm going to get through
the main level. Yeah, go ahead and
we've
talk
got
about.
We've got a couple minutes left, so I'm going to get through some chats. Marcy has new masks. for the captain's toast and gala.
Yeah, cool.
She's not able to join the next week, Rocky, where it's cheaper because she's got some doctor's appointments and the new puppy. That new puppy is gorgeous. We should actually add a picture
Adorable.
sometime so we can.
We should.
Rocky, could you put the puppy here? Uh-oh. I just lost my AirPod. So let's try and get a little bit of a charge in that AirPod. Otherwise, you're going to be on speaker soon.
Uh-oh.
If you had to choose between the Carnival Venezia or Firenze, Rocky, go.
I have to let Mark make this decision because I have not been on the Venezia.
Firenze.
I knew that's the answer. Yeah. Yeah. The itineraries may not be as exotic on the Firenze as they are on the Venezia, but the Firenze's design is just a step up from the Venezia.
I mean, it really is. They took the Venezia, they took learnings from the Venezia, they incorporated it in, and I love it so much. Glad my cabin mate on the Breeze is platinum, so no need to purchase faster the fun. That is true. That is something that we call it in the video. It is a great perk for platinum and diamond members for sure. There's a lot of value in that. I should have a mouse. Only 56 days to Firenze. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Helen. You're in. I promise you, you are in for a treat. Yeah. I'll be curious what you think. I'll be curious what you think of the meatballs. Oh, Michael Ann, yes. Look at everyone's getting to meet you, Rocky, and they want to meet you too. I'm telling you.
I know. I'll try.
Oh, Patrick. Oh, MSC Yacht Club.
Ooh.
Oh.
So, someone reached out that was recently on Meraviglia in the Yacht Club, and Nilesh has gone home for his vacation. So, I would say, Patrick, go find Nilesh, but he is at home spending time with his family, which makes me really happy to hear. Nilesh was an amazing butler for us and really gave us a great eye-opening experience to the Yacht Club with MSC. But even with Nilesh being off the ship now, you're still going to have an amazing, amazing cruise. So have fun, be safe. Oh, wrong cruise line. But enjoy yourself and maximize everything you can out of the Yacht Club. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's amazing. I'm really excited for that experience.
Yeah.
Tom asked the question, have they made the transition of Guy's fries back to the handcuff fries? Not yet. So they're updating the fries, bringing them back to the pre-COVID style versus those frozen fries that were just not great. Now, I don't really care that the fries changed because I load them up from the toppings bar. I load them with pickles and peppers and onions and ketchup and what else do I put on there? Like, I mean, I really get the fries more for the condiments than I get them for their fries. And so that never really impacted me all that much.
That's true.
Hey, Macrina, no worries that you're a bit late. This is, as I said earlier, this is why we record these things. We just love that you are here with us. Thank you so much. 107 days until the Firenze. So people are, and Blake asks Felita a great question. Did you see Blake's question to Felita?
I did.
Are you ready for some meatball? Felita, I'm super excited. For everyone that's going on the Firenze, for everyone that's going on a cruise, we get excited. You know this.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Macrina is counting down the days to Carnival Horizon, which is another ship that we love.
I think Macrina and Tom are sailing together, if I remember that correctly.
Oh, that's cool.
Not on purpose. It just unless maybe it happened that way. Know. But yeah, they're gonna both be sailing on the Horizon together, if I remember correctly. So that's cool.
That's awesome. That's very cool. Okay, now I'm gonna share an update on Paul's.
Oh, go ahead. No, go ahead. Because then I'm gonna walk.
So thank you, everyone. Last weekend, as you know, I joined for the cruise-a-thon for just a little bit, and then instead of leaving it, I ended the entire live stream. Thank you all, honestly, for your patience. Rocky was a champ. I watched the rest of the live stream from the hospital, and Rocky, I could tell you were a little stressed. We all could tell you maybe we're a little stressed.
I needed one of these.
But you did great. The recovery, he created a brand new live altogether, invited all of the guests back, loaded up all of the content. I mean, it was impressive, the thinking and acting on the feed. I would have been like, sorry, y'all, live is, I don't know how you did that all, Rocky. So thank you for your patience. We did learn on the mobile phone, there is no leave button. You literally just have to close out of the browser when we are doing this. So that was a good learning for us. We apologize that it was a learning at your expense, but thank you so much for coming back. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And Rocky, congrats on a successful live. So I was at the hospital last week. My brother was in Michigan. My brother Paul, who I've cruised with before, he's actually on the channel. He's on some of the videos. I'll mention that in a minute. He was in Michigan helping my oldest brother get the family home ready for sale. And so he started having pains, went to the hospital. It was so bad, and they admitted him right away. Sadly, they had to airlift him, which that is not going to be cheap. They had to airlift him, which, by the way, brings me to another point about travel insurance. If you don't have it, thiscruiselife.com/travel, I'm telling you that right now. They had to airlift him to Wisconsin because they didn't have the facilities in Green Bay to treat him. Rocky, can you still hear me? Can you say something? Because I'm not sure which AirPod just died.
Yeah. Hello.
Okay, great. I'm going to put my right one back in the charger for just a minute. They had to airlift him to Green Bay, Wisconsin, where they admitted him. He was there for 8 days in the hospital. That's where I joined last week from. And so I'm just going to add, I'm going to share this. So here are some pictures from his journey. So upper left there he is I'm posing for a quick selfie when he was admitted. My other brother and Paul was standing, and then on the right-hand side, we actually flew home together on Wednesday from Green Bay. We were able to make it back to Phoenix, and so he has been at home resting. He's upstairs right now resting while I'm on the live with his door closed. Hero is there comforting him. So if you're wondering, Hero has been a great doctor taking care of him the last couple of days as he's been resting. So a bunch more doctor's appointments to come, but it was a bad case, a particularly bad case of pancreatitis. Necrotic pancreatitis is the official diagnosis, and so a bunch more doctor's appointments. But the good news is he doesn't have to be in Green Bay or in a hospital bed for those doctor's visits. Truly, thank you all for your patience. I realize it's taken me a couple of weeks to respond to comments and respond to messages. I promise you, I think I've caught up everywhere, but thank you for the prayers and the well wishes. I have so many messages and emails and comments, and so honestly meant a lot to Paul. I've read each and every one of them to Paul as well. Meant a lot to him, meant a lot to Rocky and me. Just thank you. And if you want to see a little bit more of Paul, you can check out the Chibang lunch review on Carnival Mardi Gras. So he was featured in one of our video, and he's been featured in a couple of videos now, but this one specifically, if you want to, hear from Paul yourself, you can either search it or you can go to that URL out on YouTube, and you can actually watch him in a video. He ate Chibang lunch. So there's a little bit of, that was the update that I wanted to share today. And again, say thank you so much for all of the well wishes. Rocky, I am going to hit a couple of chats by Travel Insurance. Absolutely.
Yes.
Michael Ann, oh, look at that. Even with the hiccup, even with me ending the live stream, Rocky did a great job. I agree. Thank you, Felita. Yes, we are so glad that he is getting better every single day. And then, as Michael Ann said, always buy travel insurance. If you travel 2 or more times in a year, we recommend the annual plan.
Yes.
The annual plan actually becomes cheaper than buying individual trips, and it covers anything and everything when you're more than a certain number of miles from home. So even if it's not a big trip, the annual plan comes in clutch. I actually just used the annual plan. I just submitted my claim yesterday because my flight home from the celebration was canceled and I had to stay at a hotel for several nights. I had multiple meals, and so I just submitted my claim for travel insurance. Can't recommend it enough. And Marcy just said, "Get well soon, Paul." So
that was nice.
Those were a couple of my news and updates. Rocky, I don't know how to make you full screen. I'm going to let you make yourself full screen as you give us a tour of the beautiful Valiant Lady.
All right, bear with me here while I figure that out. Solo layout. Oh, that was loud. Mark, I don't know if I muted you in doing that, but I have changed locations. I'm no longer in the SIP lounge. I figured, we'd wrap up today's live event with some wonderful walking tours of the ship, starting with a view of the ship. Yes, there is a mock-up view of the Valiant Lady on board the Valiant Lady itself. Super cool. I love that. I love looking at little mock-ups and that sort of thing. But you know, one of the things that makes Virgin just so unique and so fun is you have these fun design elements, like you know, a fun octopus tentacle just hanging out here. Um, Something else that I always tell everyone, regardless of whether you book through me or not, which hopefully you are going to book your Virgin cruise through me, but go check out the future voyage sales spot. Even if you don't know when you're ready to set sail on Virgin Voyages, it's still a really great benefit because you're going to get some awesome perks on a future cruise, and you have 2 years
Yeah.
to make that decision on when you want to go. So it's super, super cool. Um,
Hey,
Couple
Rocky,
more. Yeah. What's up?
question for you. I'm
What's up?
gonna take you back for just a minute because I'm
Go ahead.
curious.
Yeah.
We all want to know how the heck are you able to walk around are you like in a port right now and on cellular service? How are
Oh
you live
no,
streaming from Valiant Lady?
that's a great question. So the beautiful thing is Virgin Voyages includes Wi-Fi, your basic Wi-Fi for every passenger that sails on one of their ships. So just that alone is going to get you the ability to chat. You can use text message, Facebook Messenger, WhatsApp. That's all included. Now, because I've sailed with Virgin Voyages before, and we did a status match when we first sailed with Virgin from our Carnival status, we are now part of the Deep Blue Extras, which is a special club here on board. I don't want to say it too loud because I don't want people to mob me. But that means that I get free laundry once while I'm on my cruise. It also means that I get premium Wi-Fi, which is how I'm able to be connected to you all. I got $100 in bar tabs, so I got a couple of drinks on the house. And then tonight, there is an exclusive welcome back party that I'm going to be going to enjoy some delicious and yummy sangrias. Oh, so excited for that.
And I know for a fact you have helped others match their status to Virgin
I
from other
have.
lines. And so I don't forget that. If you're thinking about Virgin Voyages or you're thinking, well, I don't want to leave, I've got such great benefits on my current cruise line. Great news. Virgin
Yeah,
has that status match program, and I love it. I
I do
absolutely
too.
love the
It's
features.
great.
Okay, now I'm going to let you take back over. Sorry.
Yeah, no, all good. So I'm walking through the grounds club right now, the coffee house on board. I enjoyed one of my coffees this morning, so that's another thing that you get as a perk when you are status matched with the cruise line. You get a coffee, a specialty coffee every day, which is a lovely perk. I do enjoy
Hey,
that.
hey Rocky,
Yeah, yeah.
if I don't have, let's say I don't have status with another cruise line, how long does it take me to reach status on Virgin? Because that's a differentiator for
It
them as well, I think,
is.
versus other cruise lines.
Yeah, so they do it on the number of cruises, not the number of days and not the money that you spend. Um, if I remember correctly, your first and second cruise, you're not going to have any perks on it.
Right.
I think it's when you get to your third one is when you start to reap your benefits,
Yep. And
and
then you
that's
need
going to be, and that's going to be your blue extras, which is going to
deep
get you
blue.
your or deep blue. Yes, deep blue.
Deep blue.
That's right.
Yep.
You start off with deep blue, and that's going to get you just your single coffee. They're changing it up, so I don't remember all of the perks
Yep.
right now. I'm so sorry.
No, but
But you get your deep blue, and then once you get to
4 cruises, your 5th cruise. So
your
if you
fifth
sail
cruise,
4,
yeah,
when you sail 4 times,
yeah,
you are at their top tier on your 5th cruise. So you just need to
yeah,
sail 4 times on Virgin Voyages, and then you are top of the heap. If you don't have status on
right,
another line, it's
right,
actually really easy to achieve. I mean, we think it's easy because we sail a lot. So I realize
right,
I realize
right.
how how lucky that comment is to say it's easy, just 4 sailings and you're at the top of
Yeah,
the club. But I mean, truly, it does not take a lot to get to the top
no.
tier of their program. Sorry.
Right.
Thank you.
No, you're
Now I'll
okay.
stop
Yeah, no,
talking.
that was a great question. No, it's great because once you get to deep blue extras, then you get 2 coffees a day, and there's a whole bunch of other perks that come on board. So it's cool. Like they don't just stop at the one level. You have 2 different tiers that you can get into.
Right.
I'm going to take myself back into solo layout because this is the first time that Mark is even seeing this space. So I just left the grounds club and I'm heading over to the place where they do the trivia, and I always forget the name of it. I'm horrible with the name of that venue. I'm so bad. But it's where they have the pub. They've got the milkshakes for adults, and they've got pretzels and hot dogs. Mark, you probably know where I'm talking about. Well, there's a hallway that you walk through, and as you're going through it, they have this art installation where there's mirrors throughout the picture, and you can like picture yourself in the image. It's really weird and obscure location. Well, they've changed it. This is what it looks like now. So they have a new art installation, and it has a bunch of fish that are swimming over a coral reef. It's really pretty. It's super cool. I think people didn't understand the previous art installation on how you put yourself into the reflection of the art itself. So I think that may have been why they did it, but there's a dedication plaque. It was actually installed in 2024, but clearly it was done after we sailed last in March until now. So yeah, it's really cool. It's a really neat spot. Really cool update to the ship.
Hey, Rocky, and back there you've got the loose cannon, you've got the dock, you've got the dock house, you've got all of those
the arcade that's included. Remember, the arcade games are included.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm just walking. It's a little bit noisy here, so I'm gonna head back to the dock house and see if maybe it's a little bit better back here. Ooh, I love this space. This is so cool.
Y'all, I can't even tell you how much FOMO I have right now. Cruise FOMO is the worst kind of FOMO there is. Rocky, we are all, I'm going to pull up a couple of chats real quick. Thank you, Helen. Thank you, Helen, so much. Thank God for your brother's healing, family on the prayer list. Thank you. God is the great physician. Thank you so much. Lisa B, thank you for the continued prayers and support. Honestly means a ton to Rocky and me. Just all of your support, all of the love. Many of you, thank you to all of the contributions today. Oh my gosh, thank you for helping buy Rocky some drinks on this cruise. Rocky's already had one, as you can see. Honestly, all of those things, every single one of those super chats, super likes, donations, all of those things honestly help us continue to keep doing this and have experiences like the steakhouse, have experiences like birthday celebrations on board, truly, thank you for the prayers, thank you for the love, and thank you for the community. Rocky,
absolutely.
Oh gosh, woo, it's loud.
It's loud. I'm outside in the dock. I apologize for how noisy it is. I wasn't expecting it to be this loud. But this is where they do the stargazing, which happens tonight. I am so excited for stargazing, so I'm going to be checking that out this evening. Woo. Let me move to a quieter spot. That's, wow, busy. That's where you can get some really good Mediterranean food during the day. Remember that Opa hour?
I do remember Opa hour. Rock, what's your favorite cocktail on board? Do you have one?
I don't. What is my favorite cocktail on board? I know that I enjoy quite a few of the drinks that they offer on the rocks in the main atrium. They've got quite a few really good mixed drinks, mixed cocktails there that I have.
Where are you right now?
Enjoyed. I am.
Can you show us a little bit? Can you show us a little bit?
I'm walking on the outdoor deck on deck 7, right by the lifeboats on the ship. I'm currently on the starboard side of the ship.
I love that Macrina said, oh, I mean Rocky. I just go with, I call you Rock all the time, so I like that she called you Rock.
A little shuffleboard game. Yes?
You are going to need to do more research on the drinks on board.
Oh, okay. I'll try. I'll do it.
Twist my arm. Hey, here's something that we have said before, though, and I think we said this in our full review of Valiant Lady when we sailed. There weren't any drinks, for me anyway, there weren't any drinks that really stood out. Like I was like, I've got to go back and have that drink again. Yeah. They're really reasonably priced. It wasn't that they're not reasonably priced, but there wasn't anything that really spoke to me. Now, there were several whiskey drinks at On the Rocks that you enjoyed. I didn't find anything that I absolutely loved. It's really loud.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go back inside. There's a door right here.
Let's go in and wrap up since we're at an hour and 20.
We have talked everyone's ear off, including our own.
We had so many updates to give, and we didn't even talk about the Norwegian Sky, which we have coming up. In just 4 short days.
I know. I hop off of Valiant Lady and walk 2 or 3 terminals down in Port of Miami and get to meet Mark on Norwegian Sky.
This will be the first time Rocky and I have been together since mid-July. So excited to see.
For more than 12 hours.
Excited to see what he looks like again. I mean, I guess we've got FaceTime.
Yeah.
But yeah, it will be nice to be able to sail on Norwegian Sky. Norwegian Sky is the oldest ship in Norwegian's fleet.
It is.
So I'm super curious how this is going to compare to Celebrity Solstice, which was
Yeah.
in a bit of disrepair. If you watch the full review of Celebrity Solstice right here, Rocky, if you could put that right. No, still can't do that. Celebrity Solstice was in a bit of disrepair, and so I'll be super curious how Norwegian has kept up with their ships, because Celebrity and Norwegian are in an interesting spot. They've got some really old ships and they've got some really new mega ships. And it's just interesting to see how they're trying to create that brand experience.
Right. It's true.
Okay.
I'll be curious.
Okay. Rock, anything else before we wrap it up for this? This was a fun Sail Talk Saturday. Y'all, I don't know if you guys had as much fun as we did, but I had a ton of fun just getting to see Rocky and chat with you. I think I got through all of the comments for us successfully.
I don't know. You've been watching it, not me.
If you think we did an okay job today, or a great job today, hit that. Blake wants you to hit the thumbs up button. We'd love it if you did too. We can't tell you to do that, but if you had fun, if we made you smile, if there was something that brought you some joy today, thank you for being here. It was awesome. Oh, what did I miss?
I just want to let Helen know, as far as that insurance goes, I'm actually not a licensed insurance agent, so I can't tell you the cost of it. But if you go to our website, to the thiscruiselife.com/travel, there's a really easy tool that you can use for both an annual plan through Arch Roam-Right Insurance, or you can do an individual per trip plan through Fay Insurance. And they're both non-committal. You can just go in and say, here's my plan, here's what I need, and they'll quote you what it's going to cost for that trip. That's what I recommend doing. Just pop in there, fill out the survey that they ask, and then they'll give you what that dollar amount looks like. Go ahead, Mark.
Here's two things that I will add to that. One, the reason why we don't have the license for travel insurance is you need to be licensed in every state that you sell it, and there's just no way that we're going to get licensed. And two, if you buy it through our website, even though it's the exact same price if you went to either of those, if you went to their website, it would be the exact same price through our website, but it actually gives us it gives a hit back to us. They throw a nickel into the coffer, $5 into the coffer. And so every time someone buys a travel insurance plan through the website, it puts a couple of dollars into the drink fund for us. Yeah. So same exact price that you would find on those individual websites. But if you actually use the links, just like any affiliate program, if you use the links through our website, there's a little bit of a cough back to us. So we love when people buy their travel insurance through us. But yes, the 50 states of licensing just wasn't something that we were excited to do. We're still trying to get through all of the cruise training programs.
Yeah, it's true. I am finally officially fully certified in Princess, which is exciting. And through my host agency that I'm working with, I am now seen as a certified cruise travel advisor. So you're in good hands if you book a cruise through me, which is exciting.
Rocky, we've always known that we're in good hands if we book a cruise through you. That's one of the things. That's one of the cool things for cruising and booking through a travel agent that does hundreds. Are we almost at 100 now? We're not quite to 100 cruises yet. We've almost crossed the threshold of 100 sailings across 7 different lines. And so that is one of the perks. Blake, did you see Blake's comment? All the cool kids are hitting the thumbs up. I mean, that's fun.
That's funny.
Marcy, thank you so much. She said, you always do such a good job. Thank you so much. And Helen, awesome.
I have to share this. I was laughing at one point while Mark, you were talking about insurance, travel plans, and all of that. There was a crew member that works obviously for Virgin that was walking down this promenade area, and she, true legit worker, like she had her name tag, she was wearing her badge that shows that she works for Virgin, and she had a t-shirt on and it said, tattoos are stupid, and her whole body is inked. I love it. That's one of the things that I love about Virgin. They let their crew have fun and just be personalities instead of being Virgin. They are their own selves, which is one of the things that I just cannot celebrate enough about Virgin Voyages.
Here's what I would like. I'd like you to find that crew member at some point today or the next couple of days.
And I think she went to grab coffee.
And I'd like you to ask them. I'd like you to ask them how many tattoos did they get on board, because Virgin Voyages has a tattoo parlor on every one of their ships.
I would venture to guess that she probably works in the tattoo parlor. based on how inked she is.
Oh, that would make a
She's
ton
right
of
here.
sense.
She's right. Let me see if I can catch her. She
That
might
would
not
make a
speak English
ton
very
of
well.
sense.
Let me see.
Okay. Okay.
I
my
have a
gosh, I
question
love
for
this.
you.
Oh yeah.
Live.
Do you work in the
live
tattoo
on
parlor?
camera.
No.
Oh, okay. I'm currently on a YouTube live
Oh
right
my
now,
God, hello.
and I saw your
Hello.
shirt, and
Tattoos
I
are
was like,
stupid.
that is amazing. That is so amazing. Have you had any of your tattoos here on the ship?
Not yet.
Not
I
yet.
actually just joined a couple weeks
This
ago.
is your first contract?
First with Virgin.
Oh, that's so exciting. First with Virgin. There you go.
Yeah.
That's
Love
awesome.
that.
I feel so honored.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for that. I
Thank
didn't
you.
want to embarrass
I'm
you too
a part
much.
of the Misbehave show, actually.
Oh, are you behind the scenes?
No, I am the Misbehave.
You are not misbehaved.
You are not
You look
mis-
so
what?
different.
Did you see the show?
Oh my gosh.
We've been
There's
talking
special
on
events
WhatsApp.
tomorrow.
I was wearing the oh my
Live on
gosh,
camera.
what shirt was I?
Live.
Yes. Wait. She's
Born
looking
again
now.
virgin.
She's looking
Born
now.
again virgin. Born again virgin, right?
That was me.
Oh my
This
gosh.
Cruise Life.
Live.
This one.
Yeah.
We
She's
can't
like,
make this
is
up,
this,
y'all.
Is this you?
Look at it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not the Misbehave,
Okay,
but
okay.
I'm the Misbehave here. That you
Oh.
saw in the show.
Yeah.
Remind me your name again.
Rocky.
Rocky.
Yes.
Carly.
Look at this.
Harley.
You
Come
all.
join us at Scarlet.
I will be.
I'm gonna keep reminding
I
you
will
until
be.
I see you
Oh, I
there.
will be there.
Oh my God, how cool!
I love
I'll
that.
look it up on YouTube
Yeah, I'll
later.
give you a card.
Amazing.
Cool.
All right, have
Good
a
to
good
connect.
day, yes.
Thank you.
Okay, y'all.
She
you
looks different
just
because
saw.
she's wearing a wig.
You just saw magic happen
I love that.
live. For those of you who have hung on this long or are watching the replay, you just saw magic happen live. That was
There we
so
go.
cool, Rock.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Okay. And with that,
We'll make that
Thank
easy for you.
Yes.
All right, I'll see you tomorrow.
Yes.
Cool. All right.
and with that, Rocky, have such a great bachelor cruise. Have a
Thank you.
Brody's bachelor cruise. I mean,
Yeah, not mine.
have a great bachelor cruise. Have fun. Be safe. Oh, that's right. That was a different cruise line.
Different
I
cruise
did
line.
because I gave the Carnival Celebration update today. Did you notice what I wore?
I did. Yes, you're wearing your
Car-
celebration polo.
Carnival
I love
Celebration.
that.
Yeah, exactly.
I like the polos that we got from that ship.
I do too. So have
Yeah.
fun.
Okay.
Enjoy the cruise.
Thank you.
Have another drink or two because folks were super kind. Thank you
Yeah.
again for the generosity. Everyone who helped make Rocky's Bar Tab grow just a couple of sizes today. Thank you. Honestly,
Thank you.
it means a ton to us when you help us out. So thank you. That's all I don't know what else to say other than thank you.
No, that's great. I appreciate it. Thank you, everyone, for making it through and making our Sail Talk Saturday that much more special. Appreciate it.
And now, Rocky, today
Yeah.
I can actually click the end button, right?
You can. I mean, if you want, you can play the closing video or you can just end it. But remember, everyone, we do have another video that's going to be going out to the channel later on today. And
tomorrow.
that is,
or tomorrow.
we're committed to Wednesdays and Saturdays, Mark. We got to do it.
Okay.
But it is a really great video. I'm excited for it.
How do I play the end video?
I'll do it.
Okay.
I got you.
Love y'all. Great
All
live.
right.
Have a great weekend, everyone. Thank you, bud.
Thank you.
Bye, y'all.